Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. I am Brian and this is Class A Van Life. This week I decided to, I decided to give you a little tour of the van. It's not spotless, which is, most people, before they give tours of their vans, they clean them up first. I'm not going to do that. This is reality. You get what you get, and don't judge. I'm a bachelor. I live like one. So let me spin you around, and we'll give you the 5-cent tour. So starting here, my living room. Normally I have that. I have a piece of something covering it, insulation covering it. My living room. Heading to the back of the van. Right at the very back is my bed and my all my blankets, my emergency shitter, dirty clothes, and water and stuff. In van life, you got to keep transferring stuff, so it goes on the counter, goes off the counter. Sitting back here, looking down there, this is my setup. So we got my long counter here, short counter here. Underneath I have some kitchen stuff, freezer bags and plastic or paper plates and whatnot. My food pantry on the other side of that. Sorry, I just went shopping. I got a deal on Kraft Dinner, so we got lots of it. My cutting board for the gourmet meals. And Gary just installed these here. I now have a utensils drawer. Perfect. Now I guess I gotta buy some utensils to put in it. And then underneath this one is just my everything else junk drawer. Half of it I may never use, but there it is nonetheless. And then my cooking setup, my kettle. Gary just installed these too. This is mahogany. A buddy of ours, when we were building out my van, gave us a couple planks of mahogany. So Gary is making all these rails for me here. So we got 2 of them up on here. We'll have them lining on the other side, the doorway on both sides, and it kind of adds a little bit of a I don't know, something. It just kind of changes it up a little bit. I was gonna do something with this, but I kind of like this roughed in look, so I might just keep it. Yeah, so there's my sink with all my shit in it. I haven't plumbed that yet, so right now that's just what it is. It keeps a place to put all my dirty dishes for now. And these bottles are an ongoing thing. I hate having to use these bottles, but it is what it is. And then all my cooking stuff, and then where I keep my clothes, my three cupboards here. And yeah, I got a window there. All of these windows pop open, one on the other side, and then the big vent window up top here. And then my fridge. This was under where the drawers are now. I had 2 of these, but I got rid of one, and I decided I just want to keep one for now. This may or may not stay, right? underneath my bed, I have my diesel heater, and all this stuff needs to be, I have to find homes for that yet. That spot there is where I keep my generator when not in use. We'll check that out in a minute. So coming forward here, oh, hold on. Let's do my battery. Here's a power source. This is a Diffume 300 amp hour lithium battery. That powers all this whole deal. I got a little shut off for it there. That's the main shut off for the battery. And then I have my systems for it here. Forward. This is a DC to DC charger. I don't really use this yet because I don't really drive around enough for it to use it. But it's there so that when I do start putting some serious miles on this, I can charge my battery via the engine. And then I have my main charger here, both of them Victron. These are pretty good units. I like these. And then I have another shut off here. This shut off is for the DC to DC charger, right? And then this is my cover for my awning. And my fridge, I love this fridge. This is a 4-foot 12 volt fridge, and it actually works really, really good. I got it stocked up with a whole bunch of meats and stuff. And this actually doesn't take a whole lot of power. It's actually pretty good. And then I got the little knob here. I can close it off here with when I go traveling. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then my diesel heater tank is on the passenger door. And my gas tanks, back one is for diesel for the heater, and then I got a couple of little tanks for gas for the generator. Now let's go outside and we'll have a look at this generator. I'm just gonna turn this off for a second. Oh, silence. This is a little Wen generator. This is a Chinese knockoff of a Honda generator. But let me tell you, this thing actually works pretty good, right? It's a little 1200 watt generator, 1250, and it's actually, I think it works pretty good. Here, I'm gonna fire it up here. This should be a 1-pulse start. Oh. Hang on. Full start. Yeah. So there it is. And that generator, maybe a Chinese knockoff, but for a Chinese knockoff, it runs pretty good. The only downfall with this whole setup is because I have a 300 amp hour lithium battery. That's a lot. To charge it, I have to run that generator for probably a couple of days in order to charge that battery up fully. But once it's charged up, I can go for 4 or 5 days easy before I need to recharge it. That's running my fridge, my lights, my heater, all of it. 5 days easy. But the downfall is it takes couple of days to charge up. Even on power, with if I was to be able to plug in somewhere, it would still take probably a day and a half to charge up from a bulk state to a storage state where it's fully charged and you're just running off storage capacity. But yeah, there it is. There it is. It's getting quite comfortable now. I'm comfortable in that it's warm, you know, like right now. It looks sunny outside and everything, but you know, it's -2 out there. So what's that, about 29, 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So you know, it's pretty warm in here. It's very doable. At night I turn it down so that dory doesn't get overheated, and I just seem to sleep better when it's a little chilly at night. Fire it up before half hour before I get out of bed in the morning, and we're good. We're good. And that fridge, having that fridge and being able to buy groceries allows me to cook and eat a lot better than I was. I rarely ever do takeout anymore. If I do, and it's usually Subway once or twice a month, which is pretty cheap. I can get a sub for me, and pardon me, a little something to throw in Dory's food for probably about $13. When are you gonna get a dinner that cheap anymore? But so I'll go to the store and I'll get a whack of pork chops, some chicken, some hamburger, whatnot, and then separate it into meal sizes. Throw them in the freezer. I'm good for a couple of weeks easy, right? One night's Canadian wieners, next night's pork chops, next night's maybe a little canned stew, and next night's chicken and veggies, right? So it's good. I'm eating a lot better now, which is you know, it's good for the mental health, and yeah, it's quite livable. I have to move around more now. So the street that I'm parked on, for a while they didn't have any signs on it, and then they put signs on it: no parking from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. or something like that, or to 5 a.m. From 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. And then they come back and they changed it again: no parking from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. And you know, I was kind of pushing my luck, staying overnight for a little while. The other night I had a bylaw officer sitting right there watching, and at 7 o'clock exactly, he got out of his car and walked over. I rolled down the window, says, "Yeah, I'm just backing up, man." And then I'm out of here. So now I have to go park at a different spot, and then I like to come and park here during the day because it's an industrial area. They're working, I don't know if you can see that. No, it's pretty bright. They're working on a building over there, so there's lots and lots of noise. So I can sit here. Dory can stay outside, and she stays off the road on the grassy part, and I can run my generator without a lot of grief, right? I don't get any abuse. And then Dory, there's some women that work in the buildings across the street that just love Dorian. They come over and visit her and give her treats all the time, and it's great. She loves it. And then we get our afternoon walk here. Just on the other side, there's a fence right here, and just on the other side of that fence is a big cranberry field. And we walk that cranberry field, and then there's another trail that's behind that. We walk that trail and then come back through the boatyard. The boatyard is right there. So we'll cut across through the boatyard, come back in through here, and it's a good walk. It's you know, she's a little bit bored of it now, but you know, we're kind of stuck here a little bit until I get this van fixed. I have to do the transmission next, i.e. the torque converter. So I'm just kind of putting together a plan to be able to take care of that financially. But it's you know, I'm saving, and I'll hang tough for a couple of months, and then hopefully I'll have enough to get that done. And then once that's done, then I can start driving around a little bit more, right? Because I don't have to worry about wrecking my transmission, right? And then you know, it's just a matter of little stuff, getting stuff squared away in here, and getting the sink plumbed, and getting a water system set up for it. I'm trying to think of a tap system, and you can get these USB touch taps online that run into a water bottle, that will run into my water bottle there, but they're like $100. So I have to kind of plan that out to do that, right? So first I'll take care of the plumbing for the sink, get that plumbed in, and then I'll think about a way to hook up a tap system to it. So, but there we are. There's a look at my van. Like I said, sorry about the mess. I live like a bachelor, and I have yet. I'm still not. I'm comfortable in here, but I need to do. I got lots of organizing I could be doing, and when it's cold like this, I get a little lazy. You know, it's winter time. But at some point in time, I went to the good doctor, and I got some good drugs now. So hopefully that'll that's for that's a dual use drug. They say it's to quit smoking, but it also helps with if you suffer from depression or have ADD. It will help you with that too, and I just happen to have both of those. So, but everything seems to be working good so far, and it's coming along. So, yeah, there we go. So, I'm gonna leave this one here, people, and I hope this video finds you well. I hope you all had a good week, and I'll see you in the next video. With these videos, I didn't post last week. I'm a little bit inconsistent with putting out videos, and I was trying to do it on a schedule, but I think for now we're going willy-nilly. Whenever I get the urge, I'm gonna put out a video. So, you know, you might not get a video for a couple of weeks. You might get 3 videos in 1 week. You know, I'm just kind of winging it. To my 135 subscribers, thank you very much. I love you. I appreciate you. If you wanna leave a like, I would appreciate it. If I have a hype button, I don't know if I have a hype button, but if I do, and you want to hit it, I'd appreciate that too, right? If you're new here and you want to subscribe, that would be cool. Welcome to the channel, and we'll see you on the next video. Love you guys. Bye.